Guys, welcome to the first ever Lou Fuse live stream. This is David Critchley. Today I'll have Jake Causey with me, and I'm going to take him through a technical training session, and it's all going to be about ball skills and dribbling. What you need for today's session is a water bottle, 10 cones, 10 plastic cups, 10 t-shirts, 10 socks, just 10 markers that you can put on the ground, and of course a soccer ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend about 1 minute right now. If you don't have that equipment, go grab it real quick, and I'm going to get set up while you guys grab the equipment. What you need to do today is place your first cone on the ground. After that, I want you to go 2 steps forward and place down the next cone, and you're going to do it for all 8. We're going to get going here in about 30 seconds. Jake, do you want to come in for me, please? Going to start the session, guys, in about 15 seconds. So what the session will look like for today is we're going to do a 30-minute demonstration. So Coach Jake's going to do all the demonstrations for us. You guys are then going to go for 1 minute. You go as fast as you can. Try to limit mistakes, but I want you to work as hard as you can for the 1 minute. Then we'll go for 30 seconds. We'll add in a progression into that, and then you'll go for another minute with the progression. What I really want from you guys today is if we go into the progression and you feel as though you can't quite get that just right now, that's okay. You will stay with the first minute. But if you can get the first minute down well, you'll go into the progression to the second part.
Can I just say one thing? It'll be 30-second demonstrations and not 30 minutes.
We're going to get going here in a couple of seconds, guys. All right, we're going to jump right into the session now. So what Jake's going to start off today, he's going to use both feet, and what he's going to do is going to do an outside touch followed by an inside touch. He's then going to change his foot and do an outside touch followed by an inside touch. Right now, you guys don't need to go. You're just going to watch Jake. He's going to go for 30 seconds, and then we're going to get you guys doing it for 1 minute. Okay, so Jake, if you can get going for me. So outside touch, inside touch, change feet. Good. As you guys can see, he's got the ball very close to his body. He's got some good balance, a little bit of bend in his knees, and he's transferring that ball across his body pretty good. All right, one more please, coach. Got some good balance. Obviously he's using both parts of the feet, the outside and the inside. We're going to go for 1 minute on the clock. Okay, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and off you go. Parents, if you're in the room with your little ones and you have any questions with any of the exercises today, we have Maria Gargan with us. She's our social, and she's going to answer any questions for you guys. Ask them to me and I can give you some answers. So again, if you're a parent in the room and you maybe have some questions for your little one on why we do certain exercises, just please let us know and we can hopefully answer this right away for you guys. For all the players out there, you're halfway through, keep going. You've got 30 seconds left.
Instead of cones, what else can I use?
Instead of cones, anything that would mark something on the ground that's healthy and safe to use, which could be socks, it could be water bottles, it could be plastic cups.
Be creative. Be creative.
Be creative. What else could you use? You could use...
Say t-shirts?
T-shirts.
T-shirts is a good one.
Yeah. Anything that can't be broken.
Brother's toys.
Your brother's toys. Obviously that's really good for dribbling. Don't step on it, otherwise you might be in trouble with your brother or sister.
If your parents have really expensive china plates, they could be really good.
5 seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good, excellent, well done. Now, the progression to this, we're going to work with Jake now on very, very fast footwork. So what he's going to do is he's going to do, instead of 1 touch with the outside and inside, he's going to do 3 touches very quick. And what this does for you guys is it helps you with fast feet. So if Jake's going to give us a 30 seconds demonstration, he's going to go 3 touches with the inside very fast, 3 touches with the outside, 3 touches with the inside, 3 touches with the outside. Once he's at the end of the line, he's going to change feet. So right now he's with his left, he's going to change over to his right foot. So again, 3 touches with the inside, 3 touches with the outside. Fantastic. And what this helps with you guys is just called fast footwork. So obviously in the game, you might not dribble the ball like that, but what it really does help is you being able to move your foot towards the ball very quickly. So 3 touches with the outside foot, 3 touches with the inside foot. Okay, we're gonna go 1 minute on the clock. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and off you go. Just as we go through this, guys, Jake's just showing a demonstration. We've got 30 seconds left. One thing I do want to make sure that you guys understand is we've got about two steps in between our cones. If you guys don't have that much space, it's okay to use less cones. So you could use 4 cones, you could use 6 cones. You could also minimize the space in between the cones as well. So again, we have 8 cones on the ground right now with 2 steps in between. But obviously, if you don't have enough space here, you could limit that space, or you could use less cones. So maybe you could use 6 cones, 6 plastic cups, 6 water bottles, whatever equipment you're using for the day. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Hold there. Good. Now that we're warmed up, guys, we're going to move on a little bit. So Coach Jake right now, we're going to go through the next exercise. And what he's going to do is he's going to place the ball in between his feet. He's going to do 5 touches, very slow, in between his feet, and then it's a fast touch across the cones to the other side. And what that is in a game is if someone steps in and wins the ball, tries to win the ball, you can take that touch around them. So again, Coach Shake's working on 5 slow touches. I would be the defender, I would step in, and then he would obviously take that ball around the defender. So 5 slow touches, followed by a quick touch across the cones. Notice he's using the outside of his foot to take the touch across. He's using the outside right and also the outside left. Really focus on the 5 touches being pretty slow, because that touch across is where we explode and we change our pace. So we're doing it nice and slow here, and then he explodes past that defender, and that's really good for the dribbling. Okay? Hold on, coach. Good. All right, guys, you're going for 1 minute. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and off we go. See if we've got any questions here.
They're just asking every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m., right?
Every Tuesday, Thursday, guys, at 3 p.m. That'll be so Tuesdays are going to be ball skills and dribbling. Thursdays, we're going to work on some passing and receiving. So what you would need for the passing and the receiving is you need a wall, you need a partner, or you need a parent, a younger brother, a younger sister, a cousin, anybody that can help you with passing and receiving. Fridays is all going to... What'd you say?
A leprechaun.
St. Patty's Day, so
A leprechaun, St. Paddy's Day, whatever you guys can find where it helps you with passing and receiving. So obviously you need something to pass that ball back to you. On Fridays, we're going to have Coach Chad with us, and he's going to do some SAQ, which is speed, agility, and quickness.
They want to know when we can come back. Oh, it's tough.
What was that?
When can they return?
Trust me, we're missing you guys as much as you're missing us. We want to be back, but rules are in there for a reason.
All right, guys, we're going to move on to the progression. So now, if you felt like that 5 slow touches and that one touch across was good and that you could master it, what Coach Jay's going to demonstrate now is we're going to do 3 fast touches followed by a touch across. So everything's as fast as he can. So it's going to be 3 inside touches, and then he's going to explode across. 3, 1, 2, 3. Good, Jake, well done. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you guys are getting a rest right now. This is Jake's 30 seconds to work. You guys are getting a little bit of a break here. So he's got the 3 touches, and then he explodes. Good. Same rules apply. He's just taking that touch past the defender with the outside of his foot. Well done. All right, guys. 60 seconds on the clock. Remember, if you want to do the 5 slow and 1 fast, that's also fine, fantastic. If you think you can get the 3 fast touches and the 1 fast touch across with keeping the ball close to your body, that's also great. 1 minute on the clock. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and play.
Also, if you guys want to record your videos and send them to me, I'd be happy to put them on everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want to be viral, you know?
Guys, got 30 seconds. Keep this up. We're just getting warmed up right now. "15 seconds here. Keep it going. After this, we're going to get a quick 30-second water break. And time. Guys, just grab a quick water. Hopefully you've got some water with you. If not, run over to the kitchen real quick, run over to the fridge, grab yourself a quick water. We're going to start up again in about 60 seconds here. Doug Wolf, top touches by Coach Jake. He's doing a fantastic job over here.
Hey guys, loving the fact you're trying to get involved in the video. We just can't have too many, so we're just going to keep it simple today. Thanks though.
Alright guys, hopefully we've had a little bit of water, or we're back from the kitchen grabbing some water. So what we're going to do now is we're going to continue with the dribbling. And for the first exercises, we just use the insides and the outsides of our feet. Obviously, another part of the foot that we want to use, which really helps us manipulate the ball with dribbling, is the sole, so it's the bottom. So Coach Jake is now going to come through a demonstration for 30 seconds. He's going to use all three parts of the foot, so he'll take a touch forward with the inside, he'll drag it back with the sole, and he'll use an inside foot as a cross. Then he's going to stay with his left foot, it's going to be outside left going forward, outside left dragging back. So out, back, out, in, back, in. Outside, backwards, outside, inside, backwards, inside. Again, he's going to change feet once he gets to the end, so it's for him it's left foot going down, right foot coming back. So he's going to use the inside, drag back inside, outside, drag back outside. Obviously, a couple of things about Coach Jake. Keeping the ball very close. He's going at a good pace here, but he's limiting mistakes. What's very important when you guys dribble the ball is that we want you to improve your speed, we want you to go fast, but don't make mistakes all the time. So get to a part where you're comfortable controlling the ball close to your body, and then from there you can increase that speed up a little bit. We're going to go for 60 seconds. Okay guys, get on the ball, 60 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go.
Critch, how long is this session?
Session is 40 minutes long, guys. We'll spend a couple of minutes with water breaks, but plan for 40 minutes. So we've got 3 separate exercises we're going to work with you today. So we're going to do straight line dribbling. Next, we're going to do some zigzag dribbling, and then we're going to finish with some juggling. 40 minutes long. "20 seconds left, guys. You guys are doing fantastic. Keep it up.
They're asking for a little bit longer tutorials. So
Longer tutorials.
Let's up it to 45.
Okay. Keep going for 10 seconds.
So maybe while you're doing them, just show a little more.
3, 2, 1, and hold it there. Good. All right, guys, now that we should be warmed up pretty good, what we're going to start to do now is give you guys about 45 seconds off. We're going to work Jake a little bit harder here, so we're going to go up now for a progression. So as you saw in the first one, he was doing an outside touch, a drag back, an outside touch, followed by an inside touch, a drag back, an inside touch. The progression here is he's now going to throw in a skill move after each of the 3 touches. So he takes the ball forward, he has a drag back, he takes it across, and he has a skill move. So for Jake, that was obviously behind the feet. Back across with the skill move. So again, we're going to go forward here a little bit slower. So it's inside, drag back, inside. He goes across the cone, and then he does a skill move to manipulate the ball back to the same side. As you guys can see, he's using the sole of his foot here. We're going to go all the way down and all the way back for you guys. This is with his left foot. Jake's going to show you some stuff with his right foot as well. Couple of things to make sure that you guys focus on is when he does his skill moves with the ball behind his body, he initially backs up to keep the ball in front of him. So what we don't want to do, as you guys can see with Coach Jake here, is as we do that touch behind the body here, we don't want to keep the ball behind us. We want to back up and keep that ball in front of us at all times. As you guys can see with Coach Jake there, he's keeping that ball in front of him all the time. Obviously that ball got a little bit far away from him, but if you saw his reaction to get to the ball quickly and drag it back, it was pretty fast. So again, if that ball gets away from you a little bit, the initial response at times is to put our heads down, let the ball roll away. If we have a touch that's a little far from us, just drag the ball back and get it back into your comfort zone here. Okay, so we're gonna go for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, and off you go. For Instagram guys, Facebook guys, if you guys have questions while the kids are working, or if you guys have questions, maybe you are a player and you didn't quite understand, feel free to just jump on there, ask a question right now. I'm just gonna... Jerry Washam, yes, the sessions, even though your little kiddos couldn't jump on there today, the sessions after the live stream will be posted to Facebook,
YouTube, and Instagram.
Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
We can add a link after this is over, so they'll know exactly where to find it.
So we're going to add a link after these live streams are finished. We're going to add a link in there. You guys can click on them, and it's just like you're there with us doing the session anyway. But thank you, even though you can't get there live, we understand everybody's schedules are different. It's very important that you guys can jump on and still get the link and still get the video. So thank you for that question, Jerry.
Hey guys, if anything seems a little bit too hard now, try and go slower, or maybe go back to one that you was really good at and try and go a little bit faster, okay? So let's all keep touching this ball, get familiar with the soccer ball, okay?
5 seconds left. Fantastic, guys, and just relax there. Hey, excellent. Obviously, we are 16 minutes in. We've done our first exercise today. So we used 8 cones. If you guys used maybe 6 cones, I'll explain that in a second. But for us, with the 8 cones, what we're now going to do is we're going to pick up cones 2, cones 4, cone 6, and cone 8. So it's just every other one. So I'm picking up obviously cone 2, cone 4, cone 6, and cone 8. So we should have 4 in a straight line. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to go to my first cone. I'm going to take about 3 steps outside. So 1, 2, 3. Can they still see us? Can you guys still see us? We're going to go 2 steps. We're going to do 2 steps, obviously, because of the camera over here. Then we're going to go in between the cones and place it down. We're going to go to the next side, place it down in between the cones on the far side. In between the 2 cones on the far side, and then the last one can just go behind cone 7 over there. So now you guys should have 2 rows of 4, 2 steps apart, and make sure that the cones aren't on a straight line. So ours are obviously, I call it a zigzag, going across. So this is our next exercise. So we're going to give you guys about 30 seconds here to get set up with this. I'm going to see if we've got any questions. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, we're excited for you guys to jump into the session. Coach Jake's grabbing a quick water over here. We'll get going, guys, in about 10 seconds. If you are a little bit behind with us, that's all right. You guys can catch on pretty quick here because we're going to show a demonstration.
Yeah. You good? Yeah. What's up?
So like I said, this is the second exercise. We have 2 sets of 4 cones. So now instead of dribbling in that one straight line, we're going to work with Jake here, and he's going to be zigzagging with his dribbling. So the first one that he's going to work on, he's going to keep it with his left foot going down and his right foot going back. And what he's going to do is going to use the outside of his foot, and it's just lots of small touches to zigzag around the cones. Okay, here we go, Jake. Again, pay attention to how close the ball is to his body. He takes the ball around the outside of the cones, but he's keeping the ball pretty tight as well. Once he's at the end, he's just going to take a couple of seconds, and then he's going to go with his opposite foot. For him, it's his right foot. Keeping that ball close. As you can see, he's very focused there. He's got some good balance, a little bit of bend in his knees. That helps with him, obviously, cutting the ball close to the cones over here. So that's the first one, guys. We're going to go for 60 seconds. Again, keep that ball very close to your body. Try to cut nice and close to the cones as well. 1 minute on the clock. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Any questions, Maria?
They want you to wear a microphone.
A microphone. All right.
Not bad idea.
Don't think we have a microphone here, but we'll look into that.
I said we'll work on it.
We'll work on it. Am I too low? Do I need to talk louder? Yeah?
Probably.
Stand closer.
Stand closer. Can you guys on Facebook, can you guys just someone comment real there? Can you guys hear me okay as well? Maybe it's I need to be closer to the phone. Obviously here we have two platforms. We have Facebook set up here and we have Instagram set up here. If you guys can't hear me on Instagram, let me know. I'll make sure we talk louder here.
They said they can hear you perfect.
Okay.
I can hear
Maybe
it.
it's someone.
5 seconds. Let's try and finish off here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it there. Good guys. Okay, next one is the progression. So again, if the progression is something that you might struggle with a little bit, again, it's fantastic. It's okay if you struggle there. What I would like to see with Jake now is at the end of every cone, he's going to throw in a skill move. He's going to stay behind the cones though. So he's going to use the outside of his foot to dribble up to the first cone. He's going to put a skill move in there, and then he's going to take the ball to the opposite cone. So here we go, Jake. So a couple of touches here. It could be any skill move that you choose. It doesn't have to be the same. It could be different. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Be creative when you're doing these skill moves. But again, he's adding a little bit of flair into it at the end. So obviously that was with his left foot. He's going to come back and do his right foot as well. Here we go, Jake. Notice the exaggeration when he does a skill move. That's something that we look for in players as well. Obviously, when he's done the skill move, they use his upper body to obviously show the skill move that initially might make the defender turn the back. It creates that 1 second of separation that you might need when you're about to do a skill move. So, we're going to go for 60 seconds. Again, after each cone, keep the ball close, add in a skill move of your choice. Ready? And off you go.
I said, hi, David.
Hello. Who is it?
Mom's into fitness.
Hey, Lindsay! What's up?
Lindsay, how are we? Thank you guys for joining again.
Coach
Instagram,
Otek is hiding in the corner.
Facebook, thank you
Go ahead,
guys
show
for
your
jumping on with
face.
us.
Otek,
So am I.
get on there.
No, it's all Coach David. I'm reserved for Fridays.
Oh.
Yes, Coach Chad, we have on Fridays, SAQ. So if you guys have just jumped in with us today, these sessions will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, all at 3 o'clock. The Tuesday sessions will be ball skills and dribbling, as you guys have seen today. Thursdays will be passing and receiving, so you might need a partner, a wall, a parent, a brother, a sister, someone that can help you pass the ball and receive the ball. And then Fridays is going to be SAQ, which is speed, agility, and quickness. And we have Coach Chad with us for the Friday sessions. 5 seconds, guys, on the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it there. Good. All right. Next up, Coach Jake, come on in for us. So he's going to work, it might look very similar, but what he's going to do now, instead of dribbling the ball around the cone, it's a little small touch, and then he's going to obviously shuffle around the cone with his body and meet up with the ball on the other side. So it's outside touches, he has a little touch around, and then obviously he comes in. Notice on this one how Coach Jake changes his feet. So it's his right foot and his left foot going around. That's what we would like for you guys. So again, we're going to now alternate feet. It's a couple of small touches. Take that touch around and meet up with it on the other side. So it's small touches, has a little soft touch around, through a skill move there, and then he meets up with it. Good job, Jake. All right, guys. 1 minute on the clock. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and off we go. When you're doing obviously this and you're manipulating the ball around the side with the touch, try to have a very soft touch. You don't want that ball to get away. But like we talked about before, if you dribble the ball around and you have a heavy touch, what we would like to see is we'd like to see you get back to the ball nice and quick, and then you recover it back online. So again, it's small touches. Ideally, you want to keep that ball nice and close, just around the cones.
They asked what kind of sessions you'll see on Thursdays.
A lot of passing and receiving. So obviously it's talking about if you have a partner, if you have a wall. It's a little bit of a difference between dribbling the ball and manipulating the ball with skill and working on passing and moving. So it's a lot of movement. It's a lot of receiving the ball, sometimes from on the ground, sometimes from in the air. And obviously the technique of passing. A lot of the passes will be with the inside foot, just because of the space we have. So again, it's passing and it's receiving the ball.
And how about what are we working on right now? We have a couple new followers.
Right now, today's session is all about ball skills and dribbling. Obviously, the focus is with the one player with the ball. On Thursdays, it would be passing and receiving. And then on the Fridays, it would be the SAQ.
Perfect.
Guys, got 5 seconds. All right, we're ready for that progression. So Jake's going to step in for us now. What he's going to do is he's going to obviously dribble a ball, very small touches, keep the ball very close to your body. He's going to have a touch around the cone, but instead of just continuing in the direction he was, he's going to bring the ball back with a skill move, and then he's going to continue on. So as you guys can see, he takes a couple of touches, he has a soft pass, then he's going to manipulate the ball back across the cone and back across again. So touch, drag the ball across, drag it back, and we're going through that. So it's a dribble, a soft pass, followed by 2 skill moves. Again, notice with him, he's got the ball very close to his body. He's very comfortable using the sole of his foot, the outside of his feet, and also the inside of his feet. As you guys can see, the most important thing with Jake right now is he makes sure that he limits his mistakes and he keeps the ball under good, close control. That's most important in these exercises, that he keep that ball very close to his body. Fantastic. You guys are up. 1 minute on the clock. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and off we go.
No. What will Friday's drills?
Friday's drills, we're not going to use any type of equipment like a ladder or any of the hexagon triangles from skills. We're not going to use any of that because we understand that not a lot of you guys have that. So we're going to use about 4 to 6 cones, and that's all the equipment that you guys need. So you need a water bottle, you need a ball, and you need again 6, 8, 10 cones, whatever you guys can get your hands on. If you can bring 10 cones to the session, that's fantastic. A lot of it is going to be stuff with and without the ball. So again, it's an important part of fitness. It's an important part of soccer, which is the fitness component. We want to work you guys definitely from the physical side. So you'll see some stuff with the ball, but definitely some stuff without the ball as well.
Friday's also at 3 p.m.?
Friday is at 3 p.m. Central Time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and hold it there. Guys, that's our dribbling done for the day. So what I'd like you to do right now, just pick up the cones. Take 1 minute to grab some water, and we'll see you guys in about 60 seconds.
Healthy.
Got 30 seconds, guys. Continue up with your water. All you need right now is yourself and the ball. So what we're going to start to work on is we're going to finish the session with about 11 minutes here, and we're going to work on different juggling activities. And we're going to make a little game of it. So we're going to start off very simple. Everybody, doesn't matter whether you're this big, if you're 8 or if you're 18, we're going to start off with a simple juggling exercise. We're going to spend 30 seconds on each one. If you then can complete it, we're going to go to the next level and the next level. And what we're going to do is, as we keep going, each one will be 30 seconds, 45 seconds on the clock. Then, if you can't get to that next level, you just continue till you can. Obviously, I'm here as well to answer questions from you guys, why I keep going with Jake with the different progressions. If you guys need an example of what the first one was like, I can then show you guys as well. So, the first one, just to kind of get going, is Jake's going to juggle the ball with both feet. And what he's going to do is going to allow one bounce in between each touch. So he's going to play the ball with his left and then his right, and he's going to allow the ball to touch each time. But it's very important now we alternate feet across. So it's left, it's right. it's left, it's right. Once you can complete 20 of those, we're going to move on. So again, for some of you guys, this might be really simple. For some of you guys, this might be a bit of a challenge. But we're going to meet everyone's technical needs today. So we're starting off here right now for 30 seconds. So you guys have 30 seconds to complete that. Ready? And off you go. Coach Jake's going to continue juggling for us, just in case you guys need a demonstration. Pay attention, that ball never goes above his chin. He strikes the ball with his laces, and the ball doesn't have a lot of spin on it as well. So there's three very important things that we're looking for as coaches, is we're looking for, there's not a lot of spin on the ball, so not a lot of movement, so he strikes it right underneath. That ball always goes below his chin, so he's not hitting it too hard, and he's alternating his feet. Got about 10 seconds here. Three, 2, 1, and time. Good stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're going to challenge Jake a little bit harder. We're going to ask him now for, there's two different ways you can do it. You can do 2 touches or 4 touches. We're going to ask Jake to do 4. So he's going to juggle the ball 4 times. Then he's going to allow a bounce. Why he allows the bounce, he's going to get his feet set. He's going to do 4 touches, a bounce, 4 touches, a bounce, 4 touches, a bounce. Once you can complete 5 total without no mistakes, we're going to move you guys on. If you guys do make the mistakes, we ask that you stay here and master that before we move on to the next one. So again, Coach Jake's going to do 4 touches with the ball, and then he's going to allow a bounce, and he's going to continue. With the 4 touches, it could be any alternation. It could be 4 lefts, 4 rights, 2 and 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. We just ask that you guys keep that ball up for 4 touches and then allow a bounce. The other variation of this is just 2. If you want to do 1, 2, bounce, 1, 2, bounce, you can. We're looking for 5 completed ones with no bounces more than once on the ground. You guys have about 20 seconds left.
On Facebook, someone asked who's next. What other coaches are doing?
Oh, okay. Did you hear that? Okay.
Last 10 seconds here, guys.
For the first one, we'll give people an hour notice.
3, 2, 1, and hold it there. We're moving on real quick. We've got 8 minutes left in the session. Now, all I'm going to ask for Jake to do is to get 20 juggles with no bounce. Once he's done that, he's going to be ready to move on. Once you guys have got 20, you guys are ready to move on. If you don't get 20, I want you to continue with continue to keep juggling till you meet that number for us. So again, just going to do 20 juggles with no bounce. We're not too serious about always alternating feet, but what we are serious about, again, is if you look at the 3 things, there's not much spin on the ball. He makes sure that no strike goes above his chin, and he's got that ball pretty close to his body. So that was Jake's 20. Now it's up to you guys, okay? 20 juggles, no bounce. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't break a leg.
Again, if you're just watching right now because you've maybe dropped the ball and you're wondering how Coach Jake is really good at what he does, again, really focused. Coaching you keep going for us. Really focused. There's not a lot of spin on the ball when he juggles it. And again, the second most important thing is no spin on the ball, and every strike is below his chin. So we keep that ball pretty close to his body. Obviously, Jake's good with both feet. He's alternating feet. If you want to do maybe 2 with your strong foot, 1 with your weak foot, that's okay as well. You're working on a little bit of balance. We've got 10 seconds left. We're going to get pretty hard after this one, guys. Three, 2, 1, and hold it there. Good. We got 6 minutes left. Okay, so with juggling, one of the most important things is control of the ball and balance. So what we're going to ask Jake to do right now is he's going to roll the ball on his left foot, and he's going to hold it on there for a couple of seconds till he's comfortable. What we're going to then ask Coach to do is he's going to flick the ball up, juggle 5 times, and then control it out the air. So he's going to flick it, juggle it 5 times, control it dead on the ground, He's obviously catching it on his foot, that's the next one, but if you guys can control on the ground, that's good. He then restarts, he flicks, he juggles 5 times, and then he controls close to the ground.
Hey, Critch.
Rolls that ball up. Yep.
If 20 is too much,
Yep.
what would you suggest they do?
If 20 is too much, I would suggest right now you can get 10. We would like to see 10 under real good control than 20 that's going all over the place. So again, if you focus on the two most important things right now, which is no spin on the ball and keep it below your chin, you guys might get 4, but just get 4. The moment it starts to go crazy and goes all over the place, I would like for us to sell. So if Jake passes me the ball real quick. When we're juggling the ball, the moment that we start to see the ball kind of going all over the place, like that, I just want us to get our hands on it, settle it back on the ground, and keep good control. So again, if you can just get like 4 or 5 right now, good ones, that's what we want. After you've got the 4 or 5, if it starts going all over the place, it's okay, just settle it, bring it back onto your feet, and then go again, okay?
Do you have any tips for a good juggle?
Any tips for a good juggle? The 3 tips, again, we talked about 2 before. Keep the ball below your chin. So again, we're not smacking that ball all over the place really hard. Try to hit directly under the ball. If I hit to the side, that creates a lot of spin on the ball. So you want to strike underneath the ball, that creates a little spin on the ball. And the second one is if you can alternate feet, it helps with balance. The moment I juggle with one foot, I really need good balance with the other foot. So if we alternate feet right now, we're just looking for control of the ball, okay? If there is spin on the ball, we only want it to go backwards towards our body, not side spin, not forward spin. Coach Jake, are we ready?
Yeah.
The next one, we're going to challenge him again. Again, if this has gone a little bit above you guys, feel free to do any of the variations that we've shown already. He's going to bounce the ball on his left foot. What he's going to do now is we're working on control and we're working on balance, so not a lot of juggling here for the last minute. He's going to flick the ball, let it bounce, and then he's going to re-catch it on his foot. So it's a flick, it's a bounce, and then he catches it back on his foot. If you guys can get 5 of those in a row, that's going to be our last one for the day. So again, he's controlling it, he's flicking it, and again, what I'm looking for right now with Jake is his control of the ball and his balance. A couple of things. I can't hear him touch the ball because what he does on the last second is he brings the ball into his body. He doesn't allow his foot to slap on the ball. If you just leave your foot there and the ball just hits it and we hear that noise with the ball in your foot, you didn't control it into your body and it's probably going to bounce off somewhere. So again, if I was here and I close my eyes, I really wouldn't know when he's going to control it because he's so soft with his touch, and that helps. So again, we're looking for 5 of those. Once we've got 5, we're going to wrap it up. Right now, for the last 1 minute on the clock, what I would like for you guys to do is wherever you got to today, to the last part, I would like you to focus for 1 minute on that last one. So again, we had a couple of different variations. Whatever point you got to, I want you to focus for the last minute on that, okay? I'm just going to be in the background, just juggling the ball for some of you guys. Just a couple of things again, we've talked about it a couple of times, but I'm looking for a little spin on the ball. For me, I like to juggle it below my hips. For Coach Jake, he has a little bit of a higher kick when he juggles, that's okay as well. But nothing went above the chin. For me, I like to keep it probably below my hips. I'm alternating my feet, and I'm trying to have a little spin on that ball. So you guys got 30 seconds left. Keep it up, and we're almost done. Last 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Guys, thank you so much for joining in with us today. Been a lot of fun. I think Coach Jacobs went to get some water somewhere, so he's not around. But on Thursday, we have Coach Cal with us. Next week, we have Coach Tim and Coach Mike. And like I said, the SAQs will be with Coach Chad. The idea is for us to alternate some coaches. Bring everybody in, let you guys see obviously all the staff that works for Lufuse. If you guys have any questions, please Feel free to jump on Instagram, on Facebook, leave a comment, leave a review. It really would mean a lot to us. If not, thank you so much for the session. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Go Fuse!